And alright guys, welcome back to another video on the David Hammond YouTube channel. So in this one guys, we are speaking or explaining of 3 downsides or, kind of side effects, I guess, of Nofap, okay? Maybe you guys can relate with this if you are deeper on your Nofap journey, or maybe you guys, not maybe, you will experience this maybe if you are just beginning on your journey, so hopefully this can be a bit of a precursor into just give you a heads up of, hey, this is normal, this is kind of what happens, and it's all good, okay? So with that said, number 1 guys, this is you become less tolerable, okay? Now, and I mean that in both ways, tolerable or as tolerant. You just have less tolerance to people as individuals, okay? Now this could be for a multitude of reasons with NoFap, the higher aggression, the higher testosterone. Personally, what I think it is with NoFap, it's one of these characteristics or traits, like many, whether that's working out or eating cleaner or whatever it is. We all have our things, which is amazing. But when you do it, it's one of those things that, because it takes so much discipline, especially in the beginning to do, when it begins to stick, you become less tolerant to just everyday normal people. Now I know that may sound mean or derogatory and rude in this. Guys, I'm just being completely honest. Because what I believe it is because you now have a heightened sense of awareness or sense of self-respect for yourself partaking in these activities. It's kind of like if you're in, this is an extreme example, but it's kind of like if you're in the military. Like if you're in the military, you're going to have less tolerance for people who are kind of just slacking off and doing fuck all. Because you're going to be like, man, like I'm putting myself out here making moves and you're doing nothing. I believe NoFap maybe on a less extreme level is the same thing. Yeah, so, take that how you want. Sorry guys, I got a message and that kind of threw me off a little bit. That was of my buddy. We're going to hang out a little later. He's my best friend. So, anyways, back to the video. Are you guys like that? You can't, men, we can focus only on one thing. So if I get a message, I have to check it and then divert all humanity. Anyways, so take that how you guys want it. We just tolerate less shit, okay? If you can tell someone's half-assing something or giving you some bullshit ass, I don't know, man. And I don't want to ever claim that we as NoFap practitioners are better than anyone. That is not what I'm saying. We just tolerate less, okay? And you'll notice that. So maybe you're a bit more on edge and you can't just hang out with all your buddies that you used to hang out with. You can't. Right? So take that how you want. You are less tolerable or tolerant to people, and vice versa. People probably can't tolerate you as much either, okay? So the second downside or side effect is you are less social, okay? Now I know that may sound very counterintuitive, and David, what do you mean? Every NoFap video I've seen, it says you're more social, you like to talk more and go out, and absolutely, that is true. Because of your increased energy, you're going to want to divert it towards social events, or maybe talking to women, or building better relationships. I completely agree. But similar to the first one, because you are less tolerant of just mundane, no offense, but just bullshit that a lot of people sometimes give you, you're less social. Like I alluded to beforehand, you're probably going to stop hanging out with maybe all the friends you hung out with before, because if they're not taking life as serious as you are, figuratively and literally, it's not going to cut it anymore, man. Okay? NoFap, like I explained to you guys, what it does is it increases your sense of self-worth. And if people are not matching or meeting this increased sense of self-worth, if they're below it, it's not going to cut it anymore. So I've noticed that I have been much less social, and even in because first of all, I'm introverted. I don't really go out anyways. I have a few good friends, a few really good friends, which are amazing relationships. Your relationships that you do have get enhanced times 10 with NoFap, but the miscellaneous, the kind of acquaintances, they get cut off 100%. Even if I'm at grocery stores or I run into old people, maybe that I grew up with in high school, there's nothing really you can relate with them anymore. It's kind of just hi, how you doing? Awesome. Peace. That's no shots fired to anyone. That is, mutual as well. So that's the second side effect I've noticed. Again, take that how you want it. I don't view any of these as downsides. They're all pros, but I'm letting you know, this is probably what's going to happen. And the third downside or side effect that you will notice is kind of ties it all together. What I've noticed, because of you being less tolerant of just mundane and less social, is you're actually, this might sound kind of bad, and there's a flip end which I'm going to explain, but seemingly on the surface you are actually less affectionate, okay? You are less caring. you're less friendly, if you will, okay? And now I may mean even in your immediate relationships, not just people like the, the acquaintances. I mean like the relationships you have, like your family or your girlfriend or your brother, whatever it is. A lot of times you can be a lot less affectionate. And I believe that is because of just your no bullshit attitude. Like, maybe beforehand, if your girlfriend or your family or even us, I don't want to ever claim that we're better. Maybe you let things slide because, they're kind of just, I don't know, complaining or whatever. You're not going to let it slide anymore. Like, if your family's complaining and it's going on and they're nagging, dude, you're going to cut it right fucking away. Like, you just can't tolerate it anymore. Even with your girlfriend, or again, I'm not ever claiming that we are better than everyone. They do it to us. We're pains in the asses at times. But maybe if your immediate family or your girlfriend, like, they're complaining on something or they're not doing something, like, you have no time for it. You just have no time for it. Or beforehand, maybe you'd entertain them and be like, it's okay, like, we'll get through it, like, you're gonna be okay, you just need that little boost of this. You're just like, fucking get it done, like, for fuck's sakes, like, I have no time to just baby you anymore. And yeah, that's that may sound kind of rude and kind of mean, but again, that's just what I've noticed myself. And yeah, so I want to finish it here, guys, with there are so many pros. With Nofap, is going to increase your bond with people so much more, your drive, your motivation, your ability to push them and to move forward times 10. But what I'm saying is within yourself and other people around you, if there's some sort of just lack or fear mindset and laziness, you that's gone. You can't do it. So on the surface, you may seem a little, more irritable or a bit more aggressive and less friendly, but it's all out of love. It's not that you're being a dick. It's just you care so much about these people that in fact you can't tolerate anything less but the best, okay? So I'll finish it there because I don't want to make it sound like I'm a dick or something like that. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Please comment down below some of your side effects or downsides you've noticed. I'd love to start a discussion, hopefully help you guys out. And I'll be making a ton more videos, not just on Nofap, as you guys know, this is a self-development channel, but just a ton of videos on self-development as far as how I can best serve you guys through my experiences or therefore trials and errors. So that's that. There's always coaching down below, self-development coaching at www.selfdevelop.com if you yourself want to enhance your life, whether that's improving your health, relationships, finding your passion, or being able to serve that to the world, what I call the 4 areas of growth. And I'll finish it there. Thanks, guys. Much love. Love you all. Till next time. Peace.